Hello grade 7, how are you? I hope you are fine, I miss you so much. In this session, you will continue the future forms, future continuous. In the previous one, when we were at school, we already took the future form like will and going to. But this session, you will continue future continuous. We use the future continuous for actions that will be in progress at a specific time in the future. She will be decorating the baby's room all afternoon. Here in this verb, will be ing. This means I mention a certain or specific point of time, like all afternoon. Will be decorating. Another one, plans and arrangement for the future. They will be moving into their new flat tomorrow. The time expression here, tomorrow, tamam. They will be moving into their new flat tomorrow. Will be ing. This means I have planned and arranged for the future. And this means in this time, tomorrow, I will complete my action. My action hasn't completed yet. We're still doing it and complete it in the future, tomorrow. The time expressions. This time, next week. This time, next month. This time, next summer. This time tomorrow morning, afternoon, night, and so on. Form as we noticed before, subject will be ing. In negative, subject will not, won't be plus ing. Questions will subject be plus ing. Question mark. Choose. This time next week, I will be on holiday. I will have laid, will be laying, have laid, will lie on the beach or swimming in the sea. Before answering any questions, you should read it carefully first and decide and notice where is the time expression here. Bravo, you are excellent. This time, next week. Future, next week, and I mention certain time, this time. Who can answer? I can hear you. Great, you are excellent. Will be lying. This time, next week, will be lying. I will be lying on the beach or swimming in the sea. Another one. The government space a statement about the environmental disaster this term tomorrow. Before anything, I should read the sentence completely till the end. And here is the keyword, this time tomorrow. That's right. Who can answer? Yes, the government will be making a statement about the environmental disaster this term tomorrow. The last one here. I can't meet you at this time tomorrow. The painter. Space painting the wall. What is the time expression? That's right. This time tomorrow. This time tomorrow. I mention a certain time tomorrow. And here, after the bracket, painting, verb plus ing. So, of course, I will choose will be. I can't meet you at this time tomorrow. The painter will be painting the wall. Let's go to another form of the future. Future perfect simple. Future perfect simple. We use the future perfect simple to talk about. Number one, something that will be finished by or before a specific time in the future. Here, the verb will be completed. That means it is not continuous. It is not in progress. That means it's come to the end. That means it completely formed. Something that will be finished by or before a specific time in the future. Note the following example. The architect will have finished the design for the skyscraper by next month. The architect will have finished the design for the skyscraper by next month. Use the verb here, will have finished. Will have plus past participle. And the time expression here is different. You will see by next month. By next month. The length of the time that an action will have lasted for at a point of time in the future. Next year, we will have worked on this project for 2 years. In this sentence, I mentioned the length of the time that an action will have lasted for a point of time in the future. Can someone tell me that the period of time here? Yes, for 2 years. Next time, we will have worked on this project for 2 years. I mention here how long the action will last. Keywords and time expressions. By. Focus on by. By the end of this week, by the end of this month, by the end of this year, by this time tomorrow, 10 o'clock, by tomorrow morning, 2023, by 2020, and so on. Form. Affirmative. Subject will have plus PP. Can anyone give me an example from his own mind? Yeah, like Yusuf. Yusuf will have finished his homework by tomorrow evening. Negative. Subject will not, won't, have plus PP. Interrogative questions. Will, subject, have plus PP. Who can answer number one with me? You are great, you are wonderful. Number one, let's read it. By the end of the next year, she spaced her 15 years. Of course, we will say, will have completed. Will have completed. Why I choose this? Because I say here, by the end of the next year. By the end of the next year. Another one. By the year 2025, my father speaks back from London. By the year 2025, my father will have come. Will have come. That's great. We will go to the last one today. Sam space. By this time you leave. By the time you leave. Sam will have returned. By the time you hear. I mention here the point that he will complete the action. Here is time you leave. By the time you leave. Sam will completely have returned. Thank you for paying attention. Hi, let's continue our session. by completing vocabulary unit 5, a place to call home. Please, I want all of you to open page 64. Yeah, vocabulary part, collocations and expressions. Exercise A. In the following exercise, two of the options given are used with verb in bold to make a collocation. For each question, cross out the option that can't be used with the verb in bold. Number 1. Make. I can say make a mess, make your bed, but I can't say make a rest, so cross rest. 2. Move. I can say move house, move with the times, but I can't say move dinner, so cross dinner. 3. Do. I can say do the house, do the dishes, but I can't say do a lot of noise. Number 4. I can say take a bath, take a break, but I can't say take a coffee, so cross coffee. Now, let's go to exercise B. It depends on exercise A course. Complete sentences from 1 to 8 with collocations and expressions from A. You will use some of the expressions more than once. Number 1. Who can answer? You aren't going anywhere until you get in your room and make your bed. Number 2. I am hot and dirty from working in the garden. I need to take a bath, a hot one. Number 3. I don't mind if you cook, but make sure you don't make a mess in the kitchen. Number 4. We didn't want to move house, but my wife got a really good job offer in London. Number 5. The only thing I hate about doing the housework is cleaning the toilet. Number 6. My uncle has space because his detached house was too expensive. Hey, who can answer? Yes, that's right. Move the house. 7. Your furniture is ancient. Space. Karen, go buy some modern things. Move with the times. Move with the times. Number 8. Celia, space. Every morning before she goes to work, she doesn't like to have a shower. Who can answer? That's right. Take a bath. Takes a bath. 9. Venice broke his mother's favorite plate while he was, yes, doing the dishes. 10, the last one. We have been painting for hours. Let's take a break. I will repeat again number 9 and 10. Venice broke his mother's favorite plate while he was doing the dishes. Number 10, we have been painting for hours. Let's take a bath. Let's take a break. Now we are in letter C. Cover exercises A and B and complete the collocations and expressions. Don't look. You will need to use the verbs more than once. Number 1. A bath. Take a bath. That's right. Number 2. A break. How can I answer? That's right. Take a break. 3. A mess. Make a mess. Great, you are excellent. Number 4. House. Who can answer? Yes, all of you can answer. Move house. Number 5. with the times. Move with the times. Your bed. Make your bed. Seven, the dishes. Do the dishes. And the number 8, do the housework. Thank you, with my regards. I hope you are fine. Study well, please. See you in next session. Goodbye.